We dug up most of the bamboo, but there was a bit on this particularly steep part of the garden that we hadn't been able to get to. And look, that little bit is what it will grow from. It's just barely anything. So that's how we came to have some of this growing here. We just discarded it from previous digging up. But some of it's old, like this bit is quite old. It's been covered in compost as well, so the root of this particular clump is so low, we're having a bit of a struggle getting to it. We're still developing our hand signals as well. Both having a look in the hole and going, why can't we get any of it out? As you can see, we're going deeper and deeper. So move the camera around this side, give you a better idea of what's going on. So really needs us very tiny person sitting on the bucket, I think, to see what's occurring down there. And to be honest, we're getting a bit frustrated by this stage because we weren't seeming to grab onto anything, or maybe like then pulling two little bits of root on. I'm just miming it there, miming it and going at it like, oh, now we somehow managed to get under it. It's going to come now, surely. There it goes. So that was the big bit, but there's still little bits of roots in there, so we're still keen to get them out. So still a bit more handwork, pulling them, pushing them. And as usual, once we've dug it up, there's quite a lot of little broken bits that we have to get out. I leave these speeded up bits of nothing happening on because I'm interested to see how the sun moves across the property. This is what we dug out, and we're raking through it and turning it over and pulling the little roots out. That's getting the soil off the blade, off the back part of the blade. That little push up. No idea what I'm doing now. I think I might just be making the hole that we dug out like a firm square shape, so it makes it easy to fill in with something that will stay there. Grade this off a bit, so if it rains the water can run off and doesn't paddle. So the next day we were back at it, and the bottom was finally dry enough down there to take the digger down without doing damage. So that first dig, the bamboos pushed into what was holding some of the pipe work in place. So we were a bit concerned we were going to damage the pipe work to the thumb. Having someone directing exactly where to dig means you make a lot less mess. I mean, it would be easy enough to pull that out of there without anyone directing it, but I'd make a hole that was twice the size. I'm wondering where to start putting it, and we just made a bit of a pile there quickly. And Paula can see, but I can't. She's got a bamboo to point with now. Another bit. I'm putting them on the bank because although it doesn't look at it, I'm at quite a precarious position there. So if I swung round with the extra weight, I might destabilise myself. So there that was a bit more of releasing the hydraulic from the thumb. It had somehow got hooked on the side. And now we're pulling out a root. Well, I tied it on, but it didn't say, so Paul just tied it on. It came off again, but now she's got a better knot on there, and it's pulled out that root with our chain. Only a little root, but it would grow. Now we're getting more productive. And now we're cutting off the piece of bamboo, so the roots are a bit more bare. The bamboo stems make them hard to break into smaller pieces so that we can lift them by hand and make them more, take up more volume to take away, get rid of. I don't think, wheelbarrow's fallen over. I don't think we know what we're doing at this stage. It's been quite a long day and probably getting a bit fed up with it really. We'd rather be going home, but we want to try and finish this so we don't have to keep bringing this heavy machine down here over the tree roots across the grass. It looks a bit chaotic this speed, but I can assure you that I'm not moving the digger at all unless I know exactly where Paul is standing and that she's in a safe position. If I can't see her, I stop. Stabilising the bank. I thought I might be able to break them up by using this digger rake bucket to lean on, but it just pushed it into the ground. So I gave up that idea. But I did find, it's going a bit fast to see, but I did find that I could break them on the edge of the blade if I got the bucket in the right position. So that was probably quite a good way of doing it. Came rocketing down the slope there, and the bonnet nearly fell off. It's designed to open and then lift off. I'm doing a bit of raking on it now. Try and rake out the bits of bamboo that are hiding in the soil that's fallen off. So I pick it up, give it a little shake, and put the roots down on the ground, then pull and pick some off the ground. That seemed to be quite a productive way of working. Looks as if it's getting a bit dark now. Well, not dark, but not as bright as it was earlier. Don't know what that is. A root a root from a pot plant or something. And then off I go. That's all we need to do with the digger. Off Paula goes with trucks balanced on top, and that's where we put them. Ready to take them away. Tractor goes back in the garage, and off we go home.